setback they've had is against Washington, which was an overtime basketball game as well. And they've done an excellent job this season in preparing and getting ready. But again, it'll be a great test for us in an area that we look forward to prior to, I guess, getting on the road as well.
What do they do that's different or better than these first 4 teams you faced?
I think one, their size, the strength of their team, the depth that they have on their bench are all some good key areas. They're really solid in the post area. They look to punch the ball in. They have guys that are on the perimeter that are very capable knockdown shooters who can drive the ball and get it to the rim as well. So they have a complete basketball team in their depth and size that they can go to their bench as well. So I think through all in all, we'll be looking at a team that's very compatible to what we will be looking at in our conference play this year.
Coach, just from an X's and O's standpoint, how do you match up, against their size? Like you said, they do have some size on this team, more than you guys have seen so far.
I think the key for us is to hopefully try and keep them off balance with the guys that we have, with Anthony Hickey and his speed, and I think the way that Andre is really shooting the ball, and I like our wings now. We're just probably young and lack of experience, but I think those guys will be tested. When you look at Shane and Malik this week, it'll be a great test for them and against a team of that caliber. And I'm anxious to see exactly how we'll fare this early part of the season.
Coach, this early in the season, playing some, I guess, lighter opponents, if you will, at home. How much do you really get to learn about your team through these first 4 games, and how much would you say you still don't know about them?
Well, there's a lot of areas that we've got to have to really continue to work on, and I can assure you it's a lot to be learned about this team, but it is an early part of the season. We have a lot of new guys. They're playing a lot of valuable minutes for us, including freshmen who've never played Division I basketball before, and the guys that we're really counting on, or key guys, have really been sophomores. When you talk about Johnny O'Brien and Anthony Hickey. I like the type of challenges that a team like this will present for us. And we just have to go out there and play, and obviously I think the games that we've played at home, we're hopefully have prepared us for this Northwestern State's not a BCS school, but they're a very challenged team. They played at, I think, Texas A&M last night and had I think, a 10-12 point game there as well. So that team was very challenging for us. So I think our schedule hopefully has been set up for us to gradually, one, get better, get tested, and then get ready for an opportunity like this.
Coach, this is kind of been the question of the season. What's going to happen when a team punches the ball inside? This is going to be one of those teams that's got 2 guys that are 6'9" and another 6'11". What do y'all have to do to counteract when they're going to punch the ball on the inside and they're admittedly outside?
We're going to try to have to do a great job of trying to keep them off the block and try and force them to catch the ball in different areas on the floor where we can defend them. We've got to make sure that we do a great job of putting good ball pressure on the passers and not allowing for easy passes to come into the post area. And we just have to try and make some adjustments to hopefully make those guys uncomfortable in there if they're able to catch the ball, so we can try and make sure that they take difficult shots in there and try and force them to pass it back out.